Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is TheMrHuntinNoobs, and I'm coming back at you with some more gameplay footage. Also, another edition of my series called Through My Eyes. Now, again, I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded this. Trust me, my emails have been off the fucking chain with a whole bunch of things from, man, I can't wait for the next one, and where in the fuck is the next one at? So, now, to all my veteran subscribers out there, you kind of know the spiel already, the method to my madness of how often I upload Through My Eyes. So I'm going to explain to all the newly acquired subscribers that I just recently picked up from THD. But real quick, let's give a special shout out to Joe Montana in the building. Look at this throw. And even better than the throw, the route running your boy TheMrHuntinNoobs was doing right there. That is a 90-yard bomb with 5 seconds left on the clock, and I clutched it. And as you guys can see, I'm mind-fucked right there. I know it's a perk that they have in the game, but I don't know. I was just mind-blown on that 90-yard bomb, and then your boy TheMrHuntinNoobs is back to work slaying again. So, to all the newly acquired subscribers, the method to my madness is two things. The main reason for it is because sometimes to go back and rekindle these thoughts and whatnot, it's kind of hard. You know, they have that raw emotion felt all over again. And I'm not trying to get all crybaby bullshit on you, but it's kind of hard, man. It really is, to be completely honest with you guys, to go back and remember those things. It kind of takes you back to the dark places and revisiting those dark places you were in at the time. And for the most part, most of it was kind of unfair because, you know, I didn't ask for the cards that were dealt. Now, where I'm at in my situation now, you know, when I was in prison, you know, that was on me, right? But my childhood, I didn't ask for all that bullshit, you know, with my parents, how they were, whatever. So, and also, basically, what I do is I upload a Through My Eyes every 1,000 views. So for every time I get 1,000 views, I usually, right around that time, I upload a new Through My Eyes. Now, back in the day, it happened a little bit faster than it does now. It takes roughly right around a month to do that. Now, with all you guys, I picked up roughly right around 650 subscribers. Shout out again to you guys. It might happen a little bit faster than it used to. And basically, that's it, man. So if I post this up today, which is Saturday, and I get 1,000 views on it today, which is probably ain't going to happen. I'm just trying to give you guys a hypothetical situation. Watch this kid get shit on, son. And I would put up another video on Sunday, which is going to be tomorrow. And that's just how it works. That's my consistency for the video. Some people may disagree with this, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's my channel. That's just how I feel it works best. So if you guys want to see this more often, it's real simple. Just, I guess, like and share and favorite it. I mean, that's, you know, again, when it gets to 1,000 views, I will do another one. So real quick, I'll explain to you guys, to all the newly acquired subscribers that I picked up since the last Through My Eyes, and basically what it is this is me storytelling, right? This is me telling my life stories, all the fucked up shit, or at least some of the fucked up things that's happened to me in my childhood up to my, you know, present day. I've integrated Call of Duty into this in somewhat of a chronological order, dating back from the beginning of the time with Call of Duty 4 up to present day, which is obviously Call of Duty Ghost. And what's not present day, but, you know, I thought I was going to be done with Through My Eyes during Call of Duty Ghosts. Apparently, we're obviously going to be running over into Advanced Warfare. I do apologize about that, but hey, at least you guys got some more episodes coming. I guess that's the positive way to look at it. And real quick, guys, if you guys do enjoy this video and you want to go back and watch the last one, it's real simple. It's all you have to do is either click in the description below and piggyback all the way to the beginning off of each description, or you can do it the easy way. Go to the midsection of my channel, not my lap, the midsection of my channel. I don't know why I said that for. Basically, I have a playlist for you guys on my channel, and it's real easy. You click on that playlist, and I have every video from the beginning to the end in there. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. I highly suggest you find a couple hours out of your day to watch it, because it's going to be really long. You know, get some popcorn, all that fun shit ready, because it's a movie, let me tell you. Probably roughly right around 4 hours, if I had to guess. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I just guesstimation. I mean, we're at 20-something videos, at least 2 to 3 hours. Anyways, and that's pretty much how you do it. As always, guys, I end my videos on a juicy note, right? On the last one, I ended on me getting sent back to prison. It's crazy, right? I'm sitting there waiting for the taxi, and hour or two, whatever, however long it took me to get to the Greyhound station, and then come to find out the Greyhound that I'm supposed to take to Lexington is gone. I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I called the guards. They're like, come back, right? And as I come back into the penitentiary, they're laughing, because the guy's like, I've never seen this happen before. And I'm like, well, I guess it's the first time for everything. Listen, if anything ever is going to be fucked up, I'm your guy. You know, that's just the way my life was going at the time. And so basically what happened, they had to put me in GP, which is general population, right? And to get put back in general population, I didn't have any federal issued clothes. I guess what they call state issued clothes, but since I was doing Fed time, it's what the government gives issues to you. Since I turned that all all in, they have to put me in a fish uniform. And basically what a fish outfit is, it's an orange jumpsuit, right? And I guess the thought process is because you look like a goldfish, that's probably why they call you fish. I'm not 100% sure on that. If anybody knows if that's factual or not, just write in the comment section below. Again, I really don't know the story behind why people are called fish, but that makes the most sense to me. So I get put back in here. I've got my orange jumpsuit on. I'm released back in the GP, and I'm walking. I'm looking for my buddies, right? And I know by the time of the day it is that I know they're at the weight pile. I know they're working out because it's the same time we always worked out all day long. And as I'm making my way to the weight pile, people are staring at me like, what the hell happened? I'm like, hey, I'll tell you in a bit. Just give me some time. So I see my dudes working out, right? And I see my buddy Bumpus spotting my buddy Black. And he's got about 400 plus pounds on this bench. I mean, he was a fucking monster on the weight pile when it comes to bench press. Hell, everything. He was just an animal, man. His max bench press was like 465. It was nuts. So I tell Bumpus, I tell him to hush and like, hey, move out the way. Let me spot him, right? So I lean over to spot him as he's bench pressing his weight, and he's going for a max, so it's just one-time press. And as he brings it down to his chest, he pauses because he doesn't believe in using your chest as a springboard. He considers it cheating, and guess what? Your boy HuntNoobs was a cheater because best believe I was bouncing that shit off my chest. And he paused and looks at me. He's like, oh my God. And he lifts this fucking 400 pounds off his chest, right? He leans up, he says, I can't believe you did it, man. I was like, did what? He's like, you went out there and touched a girl, didn't you? And I was like, it's pretty good fucking observation there, buddy. How did you know? And of course he's joking and whatever. And so I tell you what, man, it was actually a really nice situation. It blew that I was getting sent back to the penitentiary. I really was so amped up to be in the free world, quote unquote, still being under being owned by the government at the time, but just being able to go outside on your own free will with no shackles and 3 or 4 guys following you around was nice. But the beauty of it was that I was able to hang out with my brothers for one more day, because I knew in my heart of hearts I wasn't going to see these guys ever again. It's just a sad situation. When I was on probation, you're not allowed to be in contact with a convicted felon. You're not allowed to hang out with a convicted felon. You're not allowed to have any type of correspondence with a convicted felon. So I knew for 5 years I wasn't going to be able to talk to these guys anyways. But so like I said, in my heart of hearts, I just knew it was going to be the last time. So it was a really nice fucking moment, man. So everything goes as planned. I wake up the next day. They call me down. The taxi cab gets called. It gets there in 2 minutes, which was nice. So I go to the halfway house and. Not the halfway house. I go to the Greyhound station, which takes me to the halfway house, which is right around a 4 to 5, maybe 6 hour trip. I don't really remember too much. It's basically because of the stops. Greyhound blows because you stop every so often, whatever cities or whatever counties they're going through. It just sucked. But it was nice for me because it was like, this is great. I'm looking at stuff. And also, at one of the stops, this really smoking hot chick gets on, man. And she's like, hey, can I sit down next to you? And I'm like, I'm scared to death. I was nervous, dude. My hands were clammy. Butterflies in my stomach. But, my personality prevailed, and I was able to talk to this girl. And it made for a nice little journey back to Lexington, where I had to report at. So I get back over there, I go inside, and I know this sounds stupid as shit, but they treated me like a criminal, man. Like I just got locked up and I just been booked and I just did the worst thing. And they're like, get in here, come over here. And you have to be strip searched and you have to have a drug test done. So, being locked up as long as I have been, getting stripping in front of another dude, I know this sounds weird as shit. It's not a problem. Even to this day, like if you guys were all in this room with me right now, I shit you not. It's stupid. I know you guys wouldn't want to be here. I'm just giving an example, but I could drop a deuce right in front of you, man. Like it's really a strange thing that I've been kind of numb to when it comes to being locked up. It's just, I guess it's kind of like when you're in the locker room, you're in sports, it's nothing at all. Take a shower with a bunch of your teammates and whatnot like that. It's kind of the same thing. You kind of lose all that, whatever. You're just numb to what's going on. So, to get the piss test was no problem. I dropped down, pulled my junk out, let it swang for the dude a couple times, maybe bounce it a little bit, No, I'm joking. I piss in a cup, and of course they test it. Obviously, I'm clean. And basically what it is, I'm just waiting for whatever's next. I don't know what to expect. So eventually my counselor calls me in, and she was a pretty cute chick. She wasn't that hot, but she would get the motherfucking business if the opportunity presented itself, at least at the time being, because your boy HuntNoobs hasn't dipped his dick in nothing wet other than my hand for the past couple years. And I was ready, let me tell you. So I go and I tell her, basically what I plan on doing. I need to go find a job, and I get to go to Walmart, because whatever is the closest place to be able to buy some clothes at as cheap as possible. I was all for that. So a day or so goes by. They eventually let me go to Walmart, which kind of sucked because I had only the clothes that, that I had from prison. So I had to wash my drawers every day. I mean, it kind of sucked, but eventually I go to Walmart. And it was hilarious because I go there with another person that was in a halfway house, right? And I see the starter gear, right? You guys know starter. Like, you got, well, at least you young guys like starter, yeah. But before I went to prison, that was the shit, man. Starter was the shit. So I see all this starter gear. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm in. And he's like, no, little buddy. You need to leave that. Let it go. Let it go, because this starter is not in. So obviously I just get some random cheap shit, and so I go back to the halfway house. So as I'm in a halfway house, you have to go out and find a job. So every day, so I'm out every day looking to find a job. So eventually I find this job, and it sucked, man. So I'm putting these damn toilet paper rolls together, right? And I'm there for, I don't know, maybe a month or two. And if you guys go into the bathrooms, you'll see them. Those toilet paper rolls, they have 5 or 6 toilet paper rolls. That's where I worked at the factory, putting those bitches together. We had to do 600 of them a day. Fucking fingers were dry as fuck from the cardboard. But it was a job, right? So as I'm in there, I'm thinking, I want to move up, right? I want to make it, regardless of whatever job I'm doing. And I'm thinking, I have the opportunity here, right? I hear that they're looking for supervisors for the new position. So one day, they all call us up in a line, right? And they go through the line. They're picking out random people in the line. And I'm one of the random people that they picked out in the line. So I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So they thank everybody. They send off the remaining people that were not picked, and they tell us to come into the office. Well, I'm going to end it right there because it's going to be I guarantee you nobody can get right what happens. So I'm going to end there on a juicy ass fucking cliffhanger. It's always what I do. Anyways, guys, I hope you appreciate this. Again, once it gets to 1,000 views, as I outplay the bejesus out of kid, I will have another video up. Again, it's your boy Hunting Noobs. I'm out this bitch. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't stream. Deuces. Get wrecked, son. I don't want my bike to cut my dick off. You dig?